Hey guys, what's going on? Notorious Rhino here, back with another Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 video. Today we are going to be rebuilding the Salem 1500, which I'm excited for. I had a comment in the last video about doing something more off-road, I guess you could say, with off-road tires and things. And you know, there's not a whole bunch of options in this game, but this will at least be a start. Anyway, this is what I could find. We'll throw some off-road tires on this thing. I'm going to actually do an engine swap to a supercharged engine, which will be awesome. Again, I don't have a lot of scrap parts, but it'll all be performance parted out, so I'll get as much power as possible. I do want to remind you to please subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much, and let's get to it. All right, so I got this at the no, it was the car junk scrapyard, I think is what it was. So I didn't buy it for that much. Let me see what well, I took the whole engine out already, so we have that's not accurate, but so I bought it for $17,988. I'm really excited because I've actually never done a truck yet in this game, and I've been playing now for seems like an eternity, so which is fun. It's awesome. It's just I've never touched a truck in this game, so it's kind of crazy. I am very excited for this one. I'm not sure because the stock horsepower or the factory horsepower for a normal 2-carb OHV is 306. I think the supercharged is the best horsepower we get out of these swap options, and I think it gets us to 340 maybe. I went ahead and set this up already. Let's see. I need to figure out exactly how I can. Well, either way, I'm pretty sure it's like 340 to 380, somewhere along those lines. We'll check it again when we get it all set up and swapped over. All right, so I have all of the exterior parts off. I'm gonna go ahead and so I can charge this bad boy. I guess I better go ahead and drain some of these. I don't want to lose my money because recently I haven't actually been. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I haven't actually been making sure that I try to save every dime. As you can tell, I'm at 152, currently 152,000. You know, a couple episodes ago, I definitely had more than 400,000 or so, 500,000. I haven't been selling the vehicles I've been getting. I'll see where I can get. I sell one here and there, but like I still have the Lambo or the Marina, I think is what it's called. I still have the Sentinel, I think is what it's called. So, you know, I still have a few vehicles, but I might have to do some selling if I get too low. So, you know, it's always an option, I suppose. Pop off the brake servo, the power steering reservoir, the radiator, windshield washer. Again, I'm going to try to get 100% in this whole vehicle. If I miss a part here or there, I'm at least going to get the frame and the engine 100%. Other things I'm not super worried about, really, depending on how well it goes with everything. Like if I can change the interior to look pretty sweet and go with the exterior, then I'll probably just go ahead and 100% the interior stuff, like the seats and everything. But yeah, so we have a little bit of work ahead of us here. Yeah, guys, I want to thank you all for all of the feedback you've been giving me. It means a lot whenever you all like a video and comment on it. I do really enjoy that, and I enjoy talking to you all. Granted, it's not too many people currently. I hope to grow the channel and expand the gaming community and you know, do great things, but it's going to take time. Hopefully you all enjoy and still enjoy the content. I'm not entirely sure where some of these games may lead us. Seems like Car Mechanic Simulator is doing pretty well compared to other games. I'm also playing Lawn Mowing Simulator. You know, it's not doing so great, but depends on what you all like. If you want to go check it out, you can. It's a pretty interesting series, surprisingly, for being a lawnmower simulator. But you know, if a lot of people don't really like that, then I was thinking about going back to Ranch Simulator, playing that a little bit. There is a new update out currently for the horses. So there's a lot of horses and horse training and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, that might be interesting. I might get back to that. Anyway, back on the topic of Car Mechanic. simulator. I almost have this thing taken apart. I still got to do some repairing. Still got to put the engine back together. I am really excited to test this thing out, though. I don't know about you guys. Like I said, the factory power for the supercharged V8 OHV 2-carb, I think is what it's called, is around, it's either 340 or 380. I can't remember. Let's just say 360. Let's call it in the middle for right now. So go ahead and place your bets in the comments below right now about what you think that's going to be, because I don't know with just performance parts and no upgrades what we can get this thing to. I'm going to guess with recent events, I mean, you never really know, but with a V8 supercharged of any kind, I'm going to say with all performance parts we get around 360, 460, 560, 660. I bet we can get 700 or 800 horsepower. I would almost bet anything that we can at least get that. I may be wrong, but I'm excited to try to think about that and guess about it in the future. It's pretty cool. All right, so that takes care of the undercarriage and the chassis and all that. I have all the exterior parts off, so let me go ahead and do some repairing, and I'll be back. Alright guys, we are finally back. I am starting on the engine right now. I pretty much have everything with the exterior of the truck and the undercarriage and the chassis and all that done. So we're going to throw all performance parts in this thing and see what kind of power we can get. I don't know if I've ever built a V8 OHV 2-carb supercharged engine before. As far as I'm aware, I don't think I have, so it'll be pretty interesting. I think I also have all the parts for once. I may obviously be missing like one or two things, but I think I've planned pretty well for this one, because I don't tend to do that, and then I always forget something and got to go back, and especially when I'm over here at the engine bay and you can't like quickly go to your tablet, it gets a little hard. And I guess you could really hard and aggravating to go back and forth. So I think I actually remembered everything this time. And I'm trying to figure out what color we should paint this thing. I'm not really sure. I may go with a red. Some kind of red maybe would look pretty beastly and awesome in this build. I'm not really sure. Again, just a reminder, you guys that are really interested in watching, just let me know what color you want some vehicles and what you want on the license plates and all that, and I'll definitely take your feedback and throw it in the video. Let's see, get the oil pan on, and yeah, look at that. I'm actually doing pretty well for once, planning wise anyway. I'm really curious to see what kind of horsepower we can really get out of this thing. Because the last video, I was not expecting, well, I guess for you, this is going to be 2 videos ahead, roughly. But the Edgewood Wildcat video, I was not expecting it to only gain like 100, what do we gain? Less than 200 horsepower, I think, out of that. I was expecting it to be a little bit more than that, but you never really know in this game. Which I kind of like, honestly. It's kind of a, it's kind of something different, I guess you could say. But let me go ahead and finish this up. I'm not sure how long this is going to take. For you, it'll be a second. For me, I'm not sure. And look at that. Spoke too soon for this supercharger. Alright guys, we did it. We are at the dyno currently. And this is what I came up with. You're probably going to see it on the thumbnail, either way. But for me, it's pretty exciting. So we'll turn and, oh, look at that. Look at that beauty. So I went with red and black. I just like the red and black look with, like the supercharged engine and all that. I've actually never made one of these with the hood scoop yet in this game, surprisingly. Or not the hood scoop, the engine scoop, you should say. Have everything in there. It kind of goes good with the red and everything. I think it looks good. Interior, kind of basic. I just kind of kept it the same as it was. But yeah, this is actually my first truck in this game. Got the Virginia Rhino tags. And I went with some sort of more modern rims and off-road tires. So somebody that asked about, doing more of an off-road build, this is right up your alley. Alright guys, let's go ahead and run a dyno on this thing real quick. And wow, okay, so the 2-carb OHV supercharged starts out at 498 horsepower. So we might be looking at a really fast vehicle here. Oh wow. Was I wrong again? For the better. So we made it to 924 horsepower in this truck. Wow, that is insane. We got off-road tires on here, a sweet looking truck, and now we just got to test how fast this thing is. So let me get it all tuned up and we'll take it to the speed track. So as you can see, I am currently in a ravine because this thing is just way too powerful for these off-road tires. I even tried it, as the name implied, off-road, and it just didn't really make a difference. It's fun, you know, drifting it off-road, I guess, but I just cannot get up. I mean, you see the top speed there was 67 before I started fishtailing. So I think we're gonna have to go back to the drawing board. I might have to throw some slicks on this thing to see how fast I can get it. Unfortunately, the off-road tires are not gonna cut it. This thing is awesome looking though, man. This is crazy. So let's go ahead and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Just getting some movement here. I'll even try to feather it a little bit, so that way. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, yeah, going off-road. Well, I made it faster that time. All right, so yeah, let me go. I just wanted to put some off-road tires on, you know, of course, for the commenter. Thank you so much for the feedback and, you know, requesting something. So, but it looks like I might have to throw some slicks on to see how fast we can get this thing and tune it a little bit better. So I will be back shortly. Hopefully we can get pretty quick. Yep, we're topping out at 217. Okay. Oh! Catastrophe. And somehow I stuck the landing. That's so fun, man. Alright, let me go ahead and mess with the tuning real quick. Alright guys, this is take 2. Let's go. Oh yeah. You can feel the power. You can feel the power. It's crazy. I wonder if we can make it to 300. There's no way. I hope we can, but I doubt it. 250, 260, 270. Oh my. Oh! I made it over the fence and I'm into oblivion. Wow. And I unfortunately met Satan at the bottom pit of the 7th circle of hell. I was not expecting that. That is the first time that's actually happened to me. I've heard about it, but I have never seen it. So you guys get to see it here. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't exactly create an off-road beast. We created a beast nonetheless. We got up to, what was it, 282 miles per hour with the slicks on and the tuning set. I'm sure we could get it better. Again, I haven't perfected that, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with that still, more or less. But we created a beast. It's pretty awesome, I will say. Off-road wise, not awesome, but maybe you could make it awesome. Again, feedback would be appreciated on that, and maybe I can work with it. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Notorious Rhino, and I'll see you next time.